Right, we've made it to the shooting spot and finally we can put the age-old question to rest. Which is better, the DJI FPV or the DJI Avata? Let's go! Whoa, that was close. This is going to be the ultimate showdown between these two drones, the DJI FPV and the DJI Avata. Which one should you buy? Okay, we have made it. Let's fly. Oh man, today I'm going to test my FPV skills and try and fly through a gap. Now to you guys, it's probably not the smallest gap in the world, but for me, I haven't done many gaps. So we're going to test out the DJI FPV and the DJI Avata through this gap. Let's go. I did it. That was so fucking scary. Well, that was pretty successful, I would say, but let's go to another location and see what we can find there. All right, let's get cracking. Alrighty, we have made it to location number 2, and surprise, it's another dam, but this one's different. This one might be a bit cooler actually. We'll see how we go. I'm excited for this one. Alrighty, let's go. Right, so obviously I can't see it right now, but let's throw up a side-by-side of the DJI Avata and the DJI FPV and let me know what you guys think. Which one's standing out to you? Can you tell a difference between the two? I am so excited to have a look at these. It really depends what you want to do with these two drones as to which one you will buy. And I've said this in previous videos, this DJI FPV drone is a beast. It hooks it, mate. Goes like the clappers, as we say here in Australia. Regardless of what the FPV community say about this drone, it's a potato. I did a video as well calling it a potato. It's not a potato. I love this drone. I would not have got into FPV without this drone. It's enabled me to get my skills up. It's enabled me to get over my fear of flying FPV because it's bloody scary, man. Like when you flick it into manual mode, it's all you. Like, yeah. So I have a special place in my heart for this drone. I absolutely love it. It hooks it. It's so good. The only thing that I'm a little bit disappointed about is the camera. But we are going to have a look at these side by side and finally see the difference. Can you spot the difference between these two? All right, let's have a look at this. So we go from ungraded to graded, and I can't tell the bloody difference. The FPV drone is on the top and the Avata is on the bottom. Now, you can kind of tell when it's ungraded. The Avata has more color in it and the DJI FPV has a more flatter look to it. Now, if you do look closely, I think the DJI Avata does look better than the DJI FPV. You can see a little bit of breakup in high detail areas in the FPV drone where the Avata seems to hold up a little bit more. But unless you're pixel peeping, I don't think you're going to be able to tell a difference. The average Joe will certainly not be able to tell a difference. And to be honest, looking at these side by side, I think you can get away with using these cameras. They are good enough to use. You do not need to use a GoPro. But then on the other hand, you have the Avata. Now this thing here is so nice to fly. It, especially with the new goggles and, you know, the transmission, it's just beautiful. And it's so small. It's great to just chuck in your backpack. You know, with this thing, I have to take the blades off every time I want to put it in the bag because it's so bloody annoying and awkward thing. Whereas the Avata is just so compact. It has your prop guards on there. You know, if you're going to fly into things, you have that extra bit of, you know, assurance that your blades are at least going to be protected. And this thing boogies as well. Like, this is no slouch. This is a freaking fast drone. The best thing about this drone is you can put it into real steady and get really good stabilization, where that is the downside with the DJI FPV is you cannot do that. You're stuck with the rock steady inside this drone, which is offered by DJI, which is still not bad. So which one should you buy? Well, ultimately that's up to you guys, and you really need to weigh up which one you think you're going to use more and what kind of stuff you're going to be shooting. Because there's no point buying like a stealth bomber DJI FPV if you're going to be doing indoor, you know, fly through stuff. And in that case, the Avata would be more suited to you. So weigh up what you're going to shoot before you go buy a drone.